Hello everyone, this is Red with RedDragonLeo.com. It is Monday the 26th of March 2012. I wrote this this new post here on Saturday, but I was unable to get it up. I know it says 26, but that's not when I actually wrote it, because this is still the preview. If you can see right up here, it says preview because I haven't actually hit the publish key yet. I was having trouble with the audio. I bought a new microphone, and it's having some kind of clicking noise in it. So I used to use it all the time until it started messing up on me, and then I went to the camera's microphone, which there's a built-in microphone in my camera, and it's just noisy though. It picks up all the background noise, so you can hear, the computer fan going, cars driving by, AC unit kicking on, whatever. I was trying to buy a quieter mic. Not that it really matters, but so I bought this standalone microphone, and it's just not working yet. I downloaded the new software, but I had to reboot the computer, and I don't want to do that right now. I've got too many windows open, so I'm just going to do this video because I've already put it off too low to get it up for you. Lindsey is out on the prowl and is talking about the latest information going on, which not much of this is new other than this key right here. There's not going to be a crash in March, April, May, or June. This is something that you should pay good attention to, because right now he has been accurate. I cannot deny the fact that he has been accurate on his calls. He has clearly stated that they're going to take the oil price up to $150 to $200 a barrel before the end of 2012. He said that in 2010. So, it's not 2012. It's not over with yet. So we have no way of verifying that being right or wrong yet. So I'm going to put 3 videos up. I was just sent a new video as well that he did last night by Alex Jones. I'm listening to it right now, but I'll just put the link up for you guys. I've got one here on the site down here. This one is from the 20th, a few days ago, and then there is a new update here from the 22nd, and then this new one here with Alex Jones. They're all by different people as Lindsey's going around the circuit and talking to everybody. The main things here that we want to get across here is that let's go over this. The main things we want to get across is that they are holding this up until at least past June, and that we've got a new insider named Tom Fyler, a Wall Street insider, that has told Lindsey about this inside trading. Somebody that's come forward. Finally, after he made all of his money, I guess he had a conscience, and he decided to come forward and tell the sheep what's going on. So how nice of you. But I guess people do that in their old age. After they rob, steal, and rape you repeatedly, they finally get a conscience and ask for forgiveness, and we're supposed to give it to them. So use your own judgment on that. But anyway, he does go over some interesting things here we're going to pay attention to. It says that the market did not crash with Greece defaulting, and we all thought that that would be the big one. And he said also that it will not crash with Italy or France defaulting either. So let's keep our eyes and ears out, because they'll be next to default, and this will help us with our timeline. So maybe they won't default till May or June, and it still will not crash. So that's something that we should pay attention to. And I think we've already covered this in previous videos. 2 months ago, China and Japan signed the largest trade agreement ever. They will no longer use the American dollar for trade. So the American dollar is going to be basically dead before the end of 2012. America and the United Nations placed sanctions on Iran as well as the European Union. They won't buy oil after June 1st, and India said no problem, we'll buy Iran's oil and use gold to pay for it. So they shot themselves in the foot with this. Again, this is the Mayan calendar, into the Mayan calendar. The elite know that the crap's going to hit the fan, and their game is up. So they're trying to do everything they can to go out with a bang and make this happen for them. But I think they're going to end badly for them. And we are going to go into a golden age where we're going to have free energy devices and live to be 1,000 years old. And I know it sounds far-fetched, but it is very, very true, very accurate. I was listening to Ben Fulford, and he even stated, said we have the technology to make you basically live forever. They can regenerate your cells, your DNA. They've already mapped the DNA out. They've got this technology, obviously, from the aliens, although Ben doesn't cover that, but he likes to keep it down to earth with the only things that he has seen personally. Of course, we have many, many other whistleblowers out there have come forward. They've been on Mars, and they know about the secret space program with 100+ ships in Area 51. That's the headquarters. All our ships, and some of them are bigger than aircraft carriers. They go to Mars in less than a day. So you have to use your common sense here. Anybody that thinks that I'm crazy on this, look around the internet. That means a lot of people out there are crazy. And then just use common sense for a second, and you'll see that things just don't add up. In 1970, we had 8-track tape players and cassette players. Fast forward to today, we've got computers and cell phones. And you can see how much we advanced in technology during that time period in the consumer market. Now, why are we still putting a shuttle up into space with rocket-propelled fuel that was built in the 70s? This thing was built in the 70s, still goes up. Nothing's changed in the space program. Why is that? I'll tell you why. It's because they discovered free energy with all the new spaceships that they created, and they had to take it underground and keep it secret in their secret space program because they can't give us free energy. That will stop the enslavement, and they won't keep us as slaves anymore. So they used the base in Area 51. It made perfect sense because all the conspiracy guys are already thinking that there are UFOs flying out of there, when in fact it's our own ships. The UFOs don't fly out there anymore. It's our own ships. But it keeps the public always guessing, thinking that they're just UFOs. And so the whole space program is built on free energy, and so they can't give that to us. That's why. Anyway, I got sidetracked on that, but with Lindsey here, basically, he's got a new DVD series called Secrets of the Elite. I'll be interested to see when I find it, whenever somebody gets it and puts it up. It's not even complete yet, but he's going to name senators and how they control them, and this will be that Tom Fyler guy that's going to name them. And he says every senator and congressman is briefed about the secrets of the elite when they are elected. So are all the judges, and they are basically given insider stock tips so that they can trap them. So hopefully our friend Ron Paul did not take any of those stock tips and just ignored them. I don't know. It could be a sheep or a wolf in sheep's clothing, and I just don't know. I hope not. I really like the guy, but I thought about it hard, and I said, it could be. It could very well be, and so we just don't know. If there's any evidence of him doing this insider trading, I wouldn't want to know about it. Actually, I would, because I really do want to know. Anyway, the new update here, there's also a new update. This is the second video, a lot of the same stuff that's in it. You can listen to it if you want. It cuts off towards the end. So actually, this one here is actually a better one. It's an hour long, 52 minutes. The new update basically says that on the 22nd, Obama came out and he caved in and agreed to build this Keystone pipeline for the elite. So and I will include a new update here that's not here yet, with this new one by Alex Jones that was just told to me, and it's on the 25th. So he's done this yesterday, Sunday. So I've got to listen to it myself, but I want to finish this audio for you here. Okay, here's the latest list now of over 358 gangsters that have quit, and we already know that Lloyd Blankfein and Jamie Dimon we're talking about it as well, stepping down because they know the crap's going to hit the fan. I think Lloyd Blankfein said he's going to step down in June, so we know that the market's going to be up till then. Just all makes sense, folks. It all makes sense. You're going to push this out to the last minute and then let it collapse. So I was going to tell you that I expected the market to rally this morning, and of course it is, but I didn't get that done. That was just when I wrote this post, when it was the 15th. I mean, when it was Friday. I'm sorry, Saturday. Losing my mind here. So anyway, we got too many things going on here, but one of the things here with Ben Fulford, he has stated that Bill Gates and reptilian snakehead George Daddy Bush has been arrested. Now, obviously, they're keeping the secret from the public, and we don't know about it. So there's no proof of this yet. Here it is right here. So, and I just thought about this myself. I mean, I understand that when you get people like this arrested, you can't, until all the world wakes up and realizes who these people are, you can't just come out and say that you've arrested them. So it's kind of the same scenario here with these 358 bankers. This has now come pretty mainstream on a lot of different sites, and it's out there. The evidence is out there everywhere, stating that this is accurate and this is true. These people are resigning. So Ben was talking about this many months back, saying that there's going to be mass arrest, and there are. These people are trying to run and jump ship before the arrest happens. So we'll click here and look at it. You can clearly see that. Oh my goodness, it's up to 450 now. Wow! And some of these people have already been arrested, folks. So Ben was talking about these mass arrests that were going to happen. So it may be a while before we see publicly that they've announced big names like Bill Gates and George Daddy Bush as being arrested, but I'm confident that it is coming in the future. So I do believe that what he's saying is accurate. Anyway, so moving on here. Some of the other things he said, yeah, I'll let you read this yourself, but here's an audio, American Freedom Radio, and you should listen to it. It's, again, I don't know, an hour long or something when you get a chance. It is Ben's latest, and he clearly stated in there that he knows that there's technology for us to live to be pretty much in as long as we want, 100 years old, 1,000 years old. If you actually look at the Bible, and I know it was written by men, and it's been altered, and it was written for our enslavement, but there's been a lot of truth in it, as well as the other Bibles of the world, the Quran, and so even though they are written by men, there's still a lot of truth in them, and they clearly state there'll be a 1,000-year period where people will live to be that old, and that's because of the technology, the DNA mapping that they've already done and got that information from aliens. So anyway, moving on, here's a mainstream story here with you from Goldman Sachs. The new whistleblower that's come out says he's sick of it, he's tired of it. He has come out and spilled the beans and said, these guys are thugs. He goes on to talk about it. Then his name is Smith here, and Greg Smith? And so anyway, I'll let you read that because I don't have very much time on my videos anymore. So so as for the stock market, okay, this will be my video. I just stuck that in there. That'll be my video. The one I'm cutting right now, that'll be out of there. So all I'm saying here is what Lindsey has basically repeatedly said in this is watch out for the derivatives market, because that's when it's going to start to crack, when we start to see that. So if anyone can tell me what ETFs we can follow to watch out for this derivatives market, that would be great, so we can kind of keep an eye on that. As well as, again, don't forget to watch the dollar. Start looking for someone to take a massive short position in it. That means they're going to do that overnight 40% devaluation. So let's keep our eyes out on that. But I really think it's going to come around our good old October Legatus meeting. It's when I think it's going to happen after this. I think it's when the wave 3 of 3 of 3 of 3 of 3 comes down. But I think we'll start down before then. But I think that's when we'll just fall off a frigging cliff, man. So, and we also have May the 2nd through the 4th. That could be the start to where it starts to go down a little bit. Maybe June pop back up a little bit. But okay, I'm running out of time, gang. Sorry about that. But I've only got 15 minutes now. So good luck, everyone. I'll see you on the blog.